just hit 1,000 subscribers on YouTube the other day. I just started doing YouTube maybe like I don't know, like 6 months ago. And I was like, okay, cool. So now I can monetize. Like, yay. Hooray. How wonderful. So, guys, welcome through. Tap the screen for me, like the live, please. Like I said, I am dual streaming. I normally do. I don't know. I've gotten used to it anymore. Of just having like kind of two things going, it like kind of helps balance out my ADD or some shit. I don't know. But good morning, guys. Hi. Oh, I have no idea what your name is. Drawashawana or Gar. Listen, that was my best attempt at that. Hi, are you a new host? I am. I am trained. I said I've been trying it out lately. I like the numbers on here. Like I like the numbers. It just doesn't. I don't know. I don't know that they're. Like I don't know. I don't like. I used to do Meet Me, and that site went to shit. Like that went to shit. Like it used to be so crazy busy back in the day and all that stuff, and like it was awesome. And then lockdown happened, and it was still awesome. And then they just literally let the shit run into the ground. like, bad. I'm like, how are y'all a website? You got no tech support. That should be like mandatory to have a website. Like somebody that can help. But so I've had a lot of people come through like, oh, they run like I'm like I don't even know how people make money doing talent agencies on there. Like I don't. But like I said, I'm trying it. I'm trying to see like how I like this site. I've done it like I just think I started doing it like last week. Like I kind of done it hold on, I'm wiping my camera off again because it's still looking weird, but okay. But yeah, so far I like it. Like so far I like it. I haven't really met like a ton of people yet. I haven't even really gotten into battles. I just come on in the morning and I'll read the weird news. Okay, and there we go. All right. Guys, welcome through. Halloween, how are you, honey? Guys, welcome through. Tap the screen, like the live. I hope everybody is having a good day. I'll tell you what, I worked my ass off this weekend. I didn't even go out and shoot pool. I was like, you know what? I'm doing awesome. That's what's up. That's what's up, Halloween. That's good. I was gonna say you had a good Halloween and everything. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm already shopping for next year's Halloween. Next year I'm going to do everything all automated, right? So I've been looking for shit online. I'm like, all right, I'll buy a post. I love the fact. Can we just talk about this too, Halloween? I love the fact, right, that people are doing these gothic Christmases. Like, I don't even like Christmas. Like, I haven't put up a tree in like 10 years. You know what I mean? But I like the fact that people are starting to do like the black trees or they're doing horror movie trees. I'm like, man, it's gonna end up getting me like in Christmas. I don't like Christmas. Christmas is so like overwhelming for me. Like you would walk. My mom loved Christmas. She was a huge Christmas person, and you would walk into her living room, and it was literally what I imagine like schizophrenia has to be like. Because you would walk in, and like there'd be sounds going all over the place, lights are sparkling, like snow globes with snow blowing around in it, like she had little bubble lights on the. It was very overwhelming. But I'm like, man, I kept looking at like the goth Christmas stuff. I'm like, no, don't do it. Because I know me, if I buy a black Christmas tree, it's going to stay up all year. Not because I'm that lazy, I don't want to take it down. I'd probably wait, like, why aren't you celebrating Christmas? I don't know. I don't really celebrate Christmas. I'm like older. I don't have like little kids. So, you know. Yeah, but so I'm doing now. That's what I'm trying to get my sales in for next year, Halloween. The whole thing is going to be automated. Like this year, I said I ended up having people drop, and it was okay. I had other people, like some people have small kids. I understand. Like it's not like a huge deal, but I definitely look forward to it. You know, it was, oh my God, Halloween. This pissed me off, right? Because I said we like to do stuff for like the kids on Halloween, like we'll get together, you know, all that stuff, right? Some comments in the cyber filter. Uh-oh. Somebody's got a potty mouth. No, I don't know who said, you know, but it's just like I said, one day when I have grandkids or you know whatever, I'll start celebrating Christmas again and getting into it. But it's just not. I got it. What's happening? It's just not my holiday. It's just, I don't know, it's just not my holiday. Guys, tap the screen, like the live. I hope everybody has a good day. I think I already came through. I'm telling you. Look, Halloween, one of these years, you're going to have to come out and do the haunted house with me. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. family of children at celebration. Yeah, but I mean, like, what am I gonna do? Put up a Christmas tree for me to look at it? Like, I'll just work. Like I said, I could see if I had kids and like, but like I said, my kids, they're older. Like they're older, so it's like they weren't even home on Christmas. The one went over to her boyfriend's parents' house. You have the best spirit. I have my moments. I try, Gunner. Okay, so let's get into the weird news today. It's not even weird news anymore. I can't even call it that. It's you are so loved. Aww, I love that gift. Thank you so much. Oh, yeah, I love that. Like it's cute. Okay. Speaking of which, do you guys see? Hold on. Let me show you this. Bugsy. My doggy's got to have surgery. Patty, what's happening? Good morning, guys. Thank you, guys. Everybody, go make sure to put a follow on Halloween weekends. We hit 1,000 followers the other day. By the way, y'all. By the way, thank you. What is it, Marvel? There we go. By the way, Sills, what are you doing? So, I don't know if you guys see my post the other day. Guess who published their first book? Take a guess. Take a guess. Yeah, he has to get surgery. It's like almost like a tonsil stone for dogs. They're calcium deposits. And I went away like, lady, nice, thank you. Oh, nice rack. Yeah, thanks. I grew it myself. But yeah, he had no. Yeah, Joe punched him. No, he had like it's like a tonsil stone for dogs. So he's got Bugsy. Come here. And so they're gonna take it and biopsy it, and they're. I don't think it's cancerous. I can't even think about that right now. But like, they don't think it's cancerous. His breed can get like how they have their salivary glands. They can get clogged. So, yeah, so I went away on vacation. It was, and he happened to just be laying one day, right? Like laying with his head back, and I kind of seen this thing. Because, I mean, when I say it's like up there, and I was like, oh man, what the fuck are you? Who knows? But, like I was like, oh, okay. Like I thought maybe he had gotten an abscess. He's the doctor said he's got the cleanest teeth of any dog he's ever seen. Like straight up, like they're like, we didn't know that teeth could get. I'm like, yeah, listen, I take care of my dog. But so I seen it. It was the day that we were getting away to go. The day after. Oh, thank you, Halloween. We left for vacation. We went for my nephew's birthday up to like it was like one of those big indoor water parks and all that stuff. Bugsy, come here. He's sunbathing. He's like, fuck you, mom. But so it came back, and I mean, we had somebody. Who are you? Who are you talking to? I have my TikTok open too, Crumbs. Yeah, I do TikTok and YouTube at the same time, so that's what I'm talking to. I dual stream. Yeah, I don't know. I like it. It works well in my brain. So and I just kind of prattle on with the news and whatnot and put my makeup on. But so he ended up that he like I came back from vacation, right? Like here's something watching. I'm like, okay. Came back and it looked bigger. And I'm like, and it was like it's almost like smooth looking. And I was like, oh my god, that's not an abscess because he's not in pain. You know what I mean? He's not in any type of pain. If it was an abscess, he would be in pain. Like, which I don't even know if I could handle that. Like, seriously. I said, my dog is like my other kid. Like, he's 13. So he's getting older. He's going to have issues here and there. But, so, and then it kind of like kept getting bigger. Well, now he keeps biting on it, right? I took him to the vet. It took me like, I think like, I was able to get him in the vet like the same week, which was cool. And like, they're like super great, all that stuff. And so he has to have surgery on Wednesday. They're gonna go on Wednesday and remove it. So it's not. Yeah, it's the very first time my daughter goes. Oh my god, really? Oh my god, I was gonna say I don't think Kirsten got her tonsils removed. Lucian's never had a surgery that I know of. Hello, hi Max, hi Rudolph, guys, welcome through. I like it when people stop by to see me. If you're new, you're more than welcome to come and chit chat with me. Well, I hope everything goes okay. I said surgery, the word itself, they need to find something else. Like best wishes. Well, thank you. Like I said, he's all right. He's not in pain. He's spoiled as all hell. Like he's like spoiled as all hell. Like I'm like, oh, would more cheese make your throat feel better? Like it doesn't seem sore or anything like that. Fuck my women? Okay. On her brain. Oh, God. Oh, my God. So that's so scary. Oh, my God. How are you holding up with that? It's a lot. And it's with, I'm the type of person that I would rather have it happen to me than have it happen to my kids. Like, and I'm like, I I've been through like a lot of medical issues. My parents had a lot of medical issues, like all that stuff. Is my savior? Oh, okay, that's cool. But so okay, guys, we're doing the but see, I was gonna say they have like they have such more. You are from Israel. No, I subbed and I like. Thank you, Trey. I appreciate it, guys. Tap the screen, like the live. I like on YouTube. I can actually see the number. Yeah, yeah, and that's what I'm saying. The techniques that they have now, it's not like, I mean, everything's pretty much robotic at this point. You know what I mean? So I had a friend whose daughter had it's called Chiari malformation, where it's the 2 points. You look beautiful. Oh well, thank you. How big are they? Too big for you. You are the rock star type. Yes, born to be. Guys, welcome through. Like I said, I'm dual streaming, so I'm streaming on YouTube. I'm also streaming on TikTok. You guys are nice to meet you. Hi, Andre. What's going on? So yeah, pull the titty. I'm good. I'm good. Okay, so going on to like, so I said the weird news. I come on in the morning. I do the weird news. I get my makeup on. I get my shit together for the day. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I try at least. And then I said this last weekend, I was a beast when it came to working. Like I said, I normally go out, I'll shoot pool, I'll get out the house, all this, that, whatever. Now, I was like, I'm getting shit done and I'm going to be productive this weekend. So, the last 2 days, I said, I sat and I painted like crazy. I updated my website. I published a book. Hi, Auntie Brownie. Guys, welcome through. And I said, if you're new, you're more than welcome to come chit chat with me. One of my sisters called me with some great new. What is it? Too much shocking non-FTs. Right. Story of my life, man. You said too much talking, not enough titties. Right? Let's see. Here we go. Okay. So the first one, okay. So I know, like, Silva's in here. He's one of my people from Meet Me and all that stuff. Like, I'm going to be the first time uncle. Oh, that's awesome. Congrats. That's fun, right? But so, I try not to, like, talk about people, like, on live, like, that I know. Like, I'm not one of those people that'll sit and be like, oh, this person did this to me, and blah, 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 blah. Like, I don't know. It's just not my thing. But this one's been pretty hard to not notice. If you use TikTok at all, there's a girl that I know from Meet Me. Can't take my eyes off them. Well, you're welcome. Say I had to be good at something, right? Even if it's just like, I hope it's just one time, like, even if it's just grown titties. Hold on, let's put this, and we're gonna charge. You want to charge? You want to charge? Fucking better charge. No, I don't want to charge. I swear to God, you better fucking charge. I swear to fuck, listen, this thing does not, this motherfucker, okay? I might end up just having to move it, that's fine. But, are you sitting in something? No, I sit on the floor. Yeah, I always sit like this, I don't know. That's how I sit. Man, and I hate when one of my chargers doesn't work, because I'm like, fuck, man. But, so there's, and I said, I feel bad, because, like, I know her from my last site, which was Meet Me. And she's just having trouble. Thank you, Vander, honey. Like, I really don't think that anybody should, like, I've been very vocal about, like, that people shouldn't bully other people online, like, the way that I am. I can tell you this much, if you've ever been my friend, damn, that is crackish. That's interesting. That's it. Okay, lean forward. I'm good. It's cool. I like to sit up. But, so I said, I've gone to her lives, right? And when I tell you, it's like, it's just bad. Like, sometimes TikTok and YouTube, the issues with them is sometimes because there's so many kids, things can go really too far. I'm not about arguing with people online. I am not about, if I did something to make you mad, it wasn't intentional. But either way, I'm not going to sit on my live stream and, like, run my mouth about people, especially somebody that's, because I'll respect them for the fact that they were ever, may take my first nephew to North Carolina and say, oh, there you go, that'll be fun. But so, it's just, it never makes anything better. All it does is perpetuate a situation. It doesn't actually do anything productive. You're not going to make people think differently. You're not going to, I've had people that have tried to fight with me over the years for, on live stream. I'm just like, no, I'm good. Like if you are a streamer and you sit and you talk about the other person will sit in there and watch it, and then you know what I mean. My boy beat cancer today. Oh God, you're ridiculous, Kyle. It's city time. JP, you're ridiculous. But so I said I've been seeing this girl and I've gone to her live. Hi Theo, what's happening? And I said, guys, make sure you follow me on both. I do YouTube, I do TikTok. I'll normally run them at the same time. I do work. I work for a little bit in the mornings typically, and then I'll do like a workout video in the afternoon at some point. And I said, it's great. I work from home, so I get to do what I want when I want. But that's the thing is when you work for yourself, you end up working kind of like nonstop. At least I do. So I'm like a workaholic. Like I said, I love pushing it. Make sure go check out my website. I said it's edgeoftheeasel.com. I have a new book out that I finally got out yesterday. So today I'm going to be spent putting that on different. I have it available for PDF, and I'm getting copies of it in now. But so I'm excited. I don't know. And then like I said, I'll normally come on. I'm going to start coming on because I figure I want to promote the book a bit. So I'm going to start coming on around dinner time and just getting it. So I try to get like whenever I have like spare time, I try to jump online. And I said I'm normally on here like every morning. I love coming and chit and chat with people, like reading the news and shit. But so they have been reorganizing. My YouTube's ridiculous. My YouTube is ridiculous. But so the problem is there are a lot of kids online, right? Which means somebody might like. I don't like the whole bullying thing, right? So I said, this chick has managed to piss off enough people that you go in her live and there's just people sitting there watching, and then the people that are talking are just trolling the fuck out of her, and not like playful, like oh da da da, hey, you're chubby, like not like that sort of shit. But I mean, people are like mad, like they are mad. I'll be real. I don't know if I can handle it. I give her props for being able to handle it because everybody says, well, I don't care what somebody thinks about me, but when you have like 500 people telling you what a piece of shit you are, you kind of go, okay, maybe I'm the issue. At least that's what I would. I'd be like, all right, I'm the problem. What do you do in your life? I'm a designer, honey. I do all sorts of shit. I said I love to paint. I have another art battle coming up January 31st, which I'm really excited for. I just did one a couple weeks ago, and it's a really neat concept. I like it. It's for like the local art community, right? So it's people that like it'll be say each round has like 5 artists in it, right? And we're all standing in a circle, standing up with like an easel and shit. And it's like I did my first one not too long ago, and it was like so because I normally don't have people around. Like if I'm online and painting or whatever, like I'll kind of just do my thing. And I said you should make sure, guys, go check out that website. I have a lot of stuff up there. And one of these days I'm gonna get back and went to the North Carolina Zoo yesterday. Check out. Oh, okay, that's solid. So you got a good time? I've never been to the North Carolina Zoo. I've been up to Philly. Like, hello, MG. And I said, if you guys want, you're more than welcome to come chat with me. Sometimes people just come in and listen to me ramble. I don't know. My mom used to say that, like, I could entertain myself anywhere. She's like, oh, yeah, I never had to, like, entertain you because you would just... That's what I do, and I just let people listen to me prattle on. But so, I see what's happening, and on one hand, I feel bad. I tried to battle her, like, a few months ago and be like, dude, like, I've never had that many people from Il Maurice. What is that, MJ? Is that a place? It's a place I'm unaware of. But so I don't know. I said I do feel bad for her. I do understand why people are mad at her, but like, and I won't even go into but I just have never seen one room be so negative. Like I don't understand how she's able to deal with it. But that's the thing is when people decide that you're not worthy of being. Yeah, it was good. My blue taco cheech. But I hope it's not blue. I mean, I'm concerned if it is. But so I see, like we've all seen those times where people are just And then when people decide that they don't want you to be on a site, and I said I've never had this many issues with people because like I don't know, for the most part I just kind of chill. Like I'm really not down for drama or fighting or Adrian. Good morning, honey. I yeah, I don't do well. I do kind of do interior design. Mine's mostly say like if I do interior, it's like pillows, like like I do a lot of shirts. I've been selling a lot of pocketbooks, which is awesome. I like selling pocketbooks. I'd eat it, even if it was blue. Wow, you're a warrior. Hi from UK. Hi Robbie. How are you? Is it Rob? It's Rob. I'm like Robbie. Rob Bryant. There we go. Yeah, guys, welcome through. I'm reading names not like a champ this morning, but don't worry, it'll get better as my caffeine kicks in. So, but yeah, seem to have pure hearts. I think from I I don't know. I just I know that I like to create. So like I'll do like if I decide I want to, I have an idea for something, I'm just gonna figure out how to make it happen. And so I mean, eventually, like I said, I would like to have a podcast that I do once a week. I'd like to have all that stuff. It's building up one thing at a time. Nice rack, I know. I'm so lucky. But so there's a lot of stuff. Like I said, I just published my first book the other day, which I'm really excited for. I'm putting it actually on the Kindle store today, so I'm like I'm all excited. And I will like I said, I've never done it before, but you know what? I'm gonna figure it out. Also, for this year, one of my other big things is that, like I said, I do online art classes too, and I want to set up like a charity foundation that will help people with special needs get art classes or dance classes or something like that. Like I want to do something good in life. Like I don't want to just live. I want to live this motherfucker. You know what I mean? So I said everything is just now. Like I said, you have to be approved, all that stuff for it. But like I said, I'll keep you guys updated with my progress and everything I make. Well, I keep myself very busy. I don't know. I like to keep myself very busy. I like to, you know what I mean? I keep myself motivated, and this weekend was awesome. Like, I worked. Like, I normally will go out on the weekends with my friends and all this stuff. Nope. Nope. I was like, you know what? I'm going to take a few days and just work like a motherfucker. So I didn't stream. I didn't go out. I was like, we're going to get this done. Oh, shit. I just left the mail. Lovely. Hold on. Let me move everything over, y'all. Give me 1 second. Look at my nose for a minute. You're welcome. Hold on. Let me change my charger. Is this a worse angle of me? Possibly. It's much closer. I'm sure it's much scarier. But so yeah, I don't know. I said I like to keep myself busy, and I don't know that I could do live streaming. I like trolls. That's something that's gonna happen. You get trolls all the time, like especially on sites where there's lots of kids. Like that's it. Oh, thank you, King, honey. I appreciate you. But and that's part of it. We all know that. You know what I mean? To be a live streamer, you do have to have somewhat like 360. I'm sitting on the ground, but you do have to kind of have some thick skin. You know what I mean? Like if you care what people think about you, you're not gonna make it far on this. Like, that's the thing. You can't force it. I've had people be mad at me for shit that I didn't even know I did. Like I could see if I set out to really like piss somebody off and like, but they're like, I came through your live stream one time, like, hi Tamir, what's going on? But I came through followed you. Thank you, Ryan. I appreciate you guys. I said, guys, I am dual streaming, so if you hear me talking to somebody, it's gonna be one of those types that I come. But I don't know. I would never want to be responsible for like I said, the nasty part of live streaming is people when they get mad. And like I said, I've had a few people dox me before. Thankfully, I've checked, man. I've checked like a motherfucker. My actual address is not out there anywhere. Thankfully, the an address from where I was like 3 years old popped out. But like and I think that that's something that maybe females are scared of more than men. But it is something. It's something that we all hear horror stories about. You know, like somebody finding them. There was a woman not too long ago who ended up. This dude made a racist comment on her picture, right? And so she went and drove to his job and confronted him. And now she's like getting like charges put on her because like. But yeah, so she showed up. So I mean, it's something that we all know can happen. It's something that you try to not have happen, but there are crazy people out there. Well, like I said, people will do stuff like dox other people. Like, it's not public information if the person doesn't, like, I would never put, like, my first and last name as my, you know, as my username just because, like, all people have to do is do a search of your name and then your address is, like, right there. Like, that's wild to me. Hold on, guys. Give me 1 second. I gotta go grab something out the other room. Give me 1 second. Tap the screen while I'm gone. I will be right back. Hold on. Sorry, y'all. I'm back. My house is massive. It took me that long to. No, it took me. No, not all that, guys. Welcome through. But this is my first time using this app. I think it's in my. Yeah, it is. What is the application? Honestly, I was gonna say I just started using it like a few months ago, so I'm probably not like the best person to get tips from. Like, man, I did so much. What the? God damn. Play Fallout New Vegas. Oh, you're on some different shit. But so, you get the fact that trolls are gonna happen. Like, that's part of it. Like, whatever. But you can't like care what people think. If you worry about what everybody thinks, you'll spend most of your life just worrying about what other people are thinking. And it's like life's too short for all that shit. The mean trolls are always the ones that like I'm just curious. Like I wanna like ask them questions to be like, so what happened? Why are you so angry? You have a nice rack, I know. Okay, so crazy. I can honestly say I've never done that. I've trust me, I've had times where I've dabbled in substances, but like I never tried nothing hard. I did greenery now, but that's about it. Okay. So here's my other charger. I'm hoping this one works. We'll see. I've been having like wrestling with chargers lately. I go through these things so fucking quick. Watch, now you're gonna watch me struggle. I was on a roll. I know you're gonna watch me struggle for like 10 minutes trying to get myself together. Okay. Dun dun. Okay. So, oh, thank you, Sassy, honey. I appreciate you guys. Make sure, it's the only truth. I probably will never find out. I know that people are using like the treatments, like get the girls out. No, I'm good. I'm machine gun curry. No, but I don't know. Like some people, I've heard people be like, "Oh, gotta be that." Like they do like these infusions and all this stuff with it now. I don't know that I would ever do it. Isn't it like a psychedelic? I'm always scared I'm gonna have a bad trip. Like when it comes to like psychedelics. When I was younger, right? Go with me to metal concert. Do you have an Instagram? I do. It's just Misfit Ren. Anywhere you go, spray the. I mean, I wouldn't like. I don't know. I don't know what the dosage is for it, so I don't know if that's bad or good or I don't know. I'm always worried about having like a bad trip. Like I would. There's certain like I would do. Like people like mushrooms. Like I've honestly never done them. I might try. You know what I mean? Like I'm saying I would maybe. But I can remember being younger and me and my friends, we took, I don't want to say too much because I don't want to, like, but I mean, I was like 19 years old when this happened, right? Yeah, me too. That's all I'm about anymore, Dolly. Mucked up for like an hour. Yeah, so I said when I was younger, I tried stuff. I was, okay, I was young, whatever. So I tried, you don't really hear about people doing, the one that comes on the little square paper that makes you see crazy shit that isn't really there. We did some of that and I'd never done it before and I had like a really bad trip. Like, me and like I had, it was four friends with me and we were all smushed in a car together, right? We went down because it's like what people in Delaware do, like when they're gonna hang out, they're like, let's go to the canal. Like that's what all the kids do is like, oh, let's go to the canal, and they all get out there and they drink and have a bonfire, and like that's how it is here. And so we were out having a bonfire, right? And I got in the car, and she turned on, like, my friend was driving, her boyfriend's sitting in the seat. I have two friends sitting next to me in the back seat, and she turns on her light to get whatever, and I see a motherfucking grasshopper that's this fucking big. I swear to God. TMT. I see. I'm not, like I said, I'm pretty like low key. I said I like greenery. Even that's still kind of a new thing. I got diagnosed with epilepsy like 4 years ago. So I was like, well, I mean, they say it helps. I don't know if it does, but why the fuck not? Hey, you're so pretty. Oh, you're awesome, Georgia. I appreciate it. No, hey, I don't like you. It's okay. I don't like me either, Chris. Yeah, I said I don't even like. I won't touch that shit. Yeah, like I'm so scared to try anything. Like once upon a time, if you got something, it was now they're putting all sorts of shit. Like I got enough health issues and everything. That's the last thing I want is like I'm good. I'm good. Like that. Like I anything that's. But I said they're putting stuff in other stuff to make it more addictive, and it's crazy. It's scary out there, man. It's scary. I said I'm about like half hour, 45 minutes away from Philadelphia, and like it's just bad. It's everywhere. Everywhere is like this right now. No, I'm talking to Dolly, not you, Ren. I love you. Oh, okay. I tried to fry my brain. It just developed a nice crisp. That gives it the crunch I need. He said, I have tried to fry my brain, and it just developed a nice crisp that gives it that extra crunch I needed. Bonus round. Hey Aries, what's going on? Good morning, guys. I said, guys, I am still streaming, so if you hear me talking to somebody, they're not in your chat. I promise you, I haven't lost my marbles. I haven't done what he's done today. You want to come raving? Oh God, I'd be that old woman. I'd be like, it's 11 o'clock. Are we ready to go? But so I've seen this grasshopper that I swear to God was this fucking big. Mommy, no, I don't. Does she look like me? I don't know. Yeah, yeah. I've never had my marbles to lose them to begin with. Mom, it's me, your son. It's definitely not. But so I said like the stuff anymore that they have is like scary, like, and there's always people that come out and say something's safe, whatever, and it's like not, or at one point we had doctors endorse it, so it's like it's always very sketchy territory, you know what I mean? But so this fucking cricket was this big. I picked my foot up and went to go stomp on it because I was like freaking the fuck out. I'd never seen a cricket that was that fucking big before, right? Like I thought it was gonna get me. Like I thought, and that's when I first experienced like trip panic. And once you get into that land, apparently it's real hard to come back out of. Once you got a bad trip, you have a bad trip. So I picked my foot up and I stomped down on it, right? Because she was like, "Just kill it." I was like, "I don't want to kill it. Like I don't, you know what I mean? I don't want to like smush anything." Like, but then on top of it, I had it in my head that it was gonna grab my foot. I don't know. And so, yeah, true stories here. But so I stomped on it, and when I did, I felt every bone crunch in its body. I felt like its family scream. I heard like all sorts of shit. I could tell a cop I'm whenever I went and they just looked sad and broken. Dude, the police anymore, it cracks me up that once upon a time, like a nickel, people would spend 5 years in jail if you had that. Like, really? It ain't that serious. Like, come on, really? And now people are like, oh, let's do, like, if anything, that was U.S. lost revenue for years because of that. Like, he's a job. Apparently, I mean, he's looking for a mommy. There might be a mommy at a job. I don't know, Chris. What is it? Jorge, there we go. I'm like trying to read shit and it's like a little. But so, I was talking, like I said, I was talking about, oh, and by the way, that cricket, she went out to the car the next day and I think it was like a salamander or something, but it was that fucking big and it had like, not like insect goo and it had actual, and I was like, I told you! Like, but that was the first and only time you're beautiful. Oh, thank you, honey. I appreciate you. What is it? Infon. There we go. But, that was my first and only experience with like a bad trip, and I'm like, I just don't feel like I need to go into that land again. Like once was enough. I had a friend right when I was younger who freaked out because he took like like 10, like, I'm like, very nice smile. Well, thank you. But so, he all of a sudden decided, like, he laid back on his bed and he like started screaming out of nowhere because he thought that the wall fell on top of him. Very nice smile. Thank you guys. Had fun with Cardi. Yeah, did you see Bugsy's lip? My poor baby Aries. My poor doggy. He's out sunbathing right now. He's got to have surgery on Wednesday, and I'm like, like, I'm not. I don't like it when my doggy doesn't feel good. You know what I mean? I'm like, he's got a calcium buildup in it. So, guys, welcome through. Tap the screen for me, like the live. It helps me trend higher. I'm dual streaming, so if you hear me talking to somebody and they're not in your chat, I promise you they're there. It's the other chat. Maybe they're not there. Who knows? Maybe I'm just making it. Wouldn't that be cool if I could go that quick with it? Like, will you talk to me if I'm a good boy? Yeah. I yeah. Like, don't people normally talk to people that come in their chats? Like, I talk to everyone. I try to, anyway. And so this afternoon we're doing belly dancing, guys. I need to get back on my diet. I seen like a picture of me from like a year ago, and I was like, man, like, I got 20 pounds. I need to get off. Like, we're going to get this shit off. I'm like real short too. It's like every single like fucking pound like shows. Like, I'm like, "Ugh." But so, well, the reason I was talking about Faith earlier, like I said, Mary knows her from Meet Me Too, the whole bit. And like I said, I just don't know if I could deal with all. There was a woman who, her name was Rizzy. This happened on TikTok recently where she apparently was getting bullied real bad on the site. And she ended up, she unalived herself just recently, like, because of it. And I'm like, man, but that's the thing is kids don't think that shit through. You know what I mean? So it's like a kid just like her sitting in chemistry, like, let's go tell this woman that But when people are, and like I said, I think people need to have thick skin if they're going to put themselves out there. I believe that. I've had everything in the world said to me. There is nothing that surprises me at this point in my life. There is absolutely, I've heard everything. When somebody comes through and brings a good one, man, like, but it's like you can't argue back with trolls because that's what they want. There's guys out there that'll literally come into your stream to insult you just because they have a thing for a woman talking shit back to them. So I'm like, you really can't even take it personally. Like, it's not a personal thing. But so yeah, so that happened just recently. Did you guys see what happened overnight in Hawaii? They have a fucking volcano that's erupting. I wish I didn't have to bring her back home. Oh, well, you know what? You get to see her whenever you want, right? What song is this? I don't know. But then, so it ended up, I said this weekend, I was totally productive. I binge watched like a show. If you're looking for a good Netflix show, check out. There's a show called The Following. I only turned it on because it had Kevin Bacon in it. I don't know. I like him. But the laugh kills me. It makes me laugh. Does it? I'm glad somebody appreciates it. I never, and this is straight Calvin 100%, 100%. I mean every word of this. For years, I never knew I had a weird laugh. Never knew. Never. Never. Still to this day, nobody's ever walked up to me in person. Been like, yeah, I worked in an adult toy store for 7 years. We used to cut up all the time, and they're like just laughing with the customers and laughing with each other. Nobody ever said, oh, you haven't really. I wasn't until I started live streaming. That's when I was like, oh, do I have a. It's a different. Is it? And then I started asking my friends in person, like people that I know in everyday life. I'm like, yo, so I got a question for you. Reba, what's happening? I'm like, do I got like a weird laugh? And my one friend, he was actually in my live stream the one day. I was like, Pete, do I got like a weird laugh? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, well, why didn't you say anything? I've known you for like 20 years. And like, I didn't know. I did not know. I think half the time I'm not actually funny. I think people just, and then the trolls kind of started picking up on the fact that, like, because then I was like, and then the trolls started coming through telling me I sound like Eddie Murphy. Which, is super sexy for any woman to sound like, And I was like, I'm sound like Eddie Murphy. And then somebody put on, I did a battle the one night with somebody. Apparently, Eddie Murphy had a brief singing career where half of like the song, Good Morning, how are you? Oh, thank you, Reba, honey. I appreciate you guys. That's guys, everything y'all have given me, I 100% appreciate. I expect nothing out of anybody. Like I said, this is all, anything I earn on live is going right back into my business ventures. So I said, I literally, if you guys want to check out, I have a PDF for my cookbook. So I'm going to actually get copies printed up and then I'll start selling it with my, when it's, I believe, I don't think anybody would want to see it, Chris. I don't think anybody would want to see it. Like, and it's funny. Most of the time, if it was like a normal business transaction with that, like, hey, like $20, blah, 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 whatever it might be, I've actually done very not much of that. Like, sometimes I'll be like it was like right before Christmas one year, and somebody's like, "Hey, I'll give you," and I'm like, "Okay," but most guys just use it as a reason to like talk. It's super annoying. It's I'm like, oh god, I don't know how those girls deal with it that are big on that site. I know that they're making money, but like the creepy shit just would. Oh. Like I just couldn't hang. I just couldn't hang. Okay, so there was a volcano that erupted overnight in Hawaii. So they're like it's like on all the news stations. And Reba, you were awesome, honey. And then I said if anybody wants to like I put it real cheap as a pre-sale, right? So it's an electronic PDF ebook. So I said you can see some of my 40 favorite recipes. Like, what the fuck, right? Like trust me when I say I eat well, I eat well. So, and then I think I'm gonna start coming on at somewhere in the evening, like when I make dinner, to just kind of promote the book a bit, if that makes sense. So I don't know, guys. We're trying to. I'm taking on a lot, and I'm trying hard to really. At some point, I'd like to do a podcast, but at the same time, I don't like editing stuff. So I'm like, it's a process. Building everything is a process. So it's one thing after the other. And if you guys want to check out some of my work, like I said, there's my that laugh is killing me. Apparently it doesn't it hasn't affected a lot of people. But I can't say that it's a good one, but it's an effect. But yeah, so do put on this song and it was like that my girl likes to party all the time, party. That song, I didn't even realize Eddie Murphy sang it. Like, are yours natural? No, I filled them with helium. Yeah, I got real cheap. See, I didn't think it through when I first went to go fill them right, so I put sand in it. That sucked. That sucked. So I had to go back through and fill it up with helium because you got to make them. Sand just pulls it all down. I'm like 45. I swear to God, if I told my daughter like I have an FO, she'd be she, like she would literally be like, "You better not." Like what? Like, I'm pretty. Like I said, I worked in an adult toy store for many years, so I said I'm very open minded when it comes to that. I just get annoyed with it. It's like the creep, put. Imagine all the comments that you get, like all the really creepy ones online, but they're in like private, and it just gets like that much worse. It's like like ho 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 ho. Right, I sound like Santa. Damn girl, you be creeping up. I'll be queefing up a storm. Yeah. Sorry, I don't know. I don't know what vegetable makes it happen more, but apparently, do like because now I'm wondering, do queefs actually smell? Like, don't they normally happen? Like, I don't do them naturally when there isn't air being forced in. So I'm just saying, like, is it just the air that comes? I don't know. I don't know. Whatever. Okay. Oh, I seen this one the other day, and this one like fucked me up. Like how this guy did this is like beyond me, right? There was a dude in Pennsylvania. I love my true crime shit, right? And like there was a dude in Pennsylvania. They found over 100 skeletons on his property. Tucky, what's happening, honey? You can read comments without like, yeah. I mean, I probably could. I'm a happy person. I'm a happy person. I laugh a lot. Life is too short not to get a giggle out of it. You know what I mean? Here we go. But so yeah, they found like 100 skeletons. Apparently, he's been robbing graves, and I'm like I don't know. I want to know how people are able. Oh, thank you, baby. I appreciate you, Duck. Here we go. It's fake, and yeah, and I'm sure that some of it is big. I'm sure some of it is. For me, it's more about the story and how I think it's fascinating to see like how they solve shit. The one thing I will say this, that guy is real. Well, I'm just saying, like, what fucks me up is you watch some of those. Ducky, you were awesome, honey. Thank you. But you watch some of those shows, and police, they are really like do a walk into like the station, like in Seven, and hey, I'm the one you're looking for, and they're on the news. It's due to our dedication and hard work as a police, and you're like, dude, listen, cops deserve some, but they be bigging themselves. It was through our dedicated member. Well, now he walked into the police station and said, "I'm the one you're looking for." Like, not saying he didn't work on the case, but just saying you didn't find it. Like, that's. Hold on, let me say. So yeah, but he had over 100 skeletons. Were you from your baddie? I was. Yeah, that guy. Yeah, and I don't know. Was he like banging them too, or was he just like living with them? I don't know. I don't know. I would hope there was that one story about the guy who he fell in love with a woman who didn't love him back, and she passed away, and he kept her in his bed for like 7 years, right? And he preserved her as he's selling them. Gotcha. He see there was a woman in like an oddity store that just got busted not too long ago up in Salem, Massachusetts, and I'm wondering like if it was somehow related because that just happened not too long ago. But so yeah, he had this body in his bed for like 7 years, right? Because he couldn't bear to let her go. And then I'll look at these people too that do this shit, and I'm like, how are they functional? You'll see people, oh, I had no idea he was like no, there were clues. There had to be clues. Nobody keeps 100 bodies in their house without there being clues. Like that don't happen. That does not happen. Like, oh, he seemed like such a like. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So he was doing things to preserve her, right? The one that really got me was at some point her had rotted. I hope you all have eaten breakfast and it's digested after this. So what he did was he inserted a tube so that way he could still, yeah, he inserted a tube. Thank you, Ark and Honey. I appreciate you guys. Like I said, nothing is expected. Everything is appreciated. I'm happy you guys even come through and hang out with me, you know. But I'm like I said, I would think not even like the real field dolls. We had one of them when I went back to the store, right? And I was like, that thing is so fucking creepy. Like, I don't know, like if you know how like there's red flags in dating, if if you dated a guy and he was like, yeah, like, well, I keep myself. It's one thing to have a toy. It's another thing, like, sometimes women like they might go over, spend the night, and they'll go through guys' shit, like, that stuff. Like, can you imagine being a girl? You go home with this guy, you open up his closet door thinking it's a bathroom or some shit. What the fuck is that? And it and seeing this real like like backing up, like I would think it was I would 100% think it was a body. I would 100%. The police were actually asking people to stop disposing of theirs in bodies of water because they kept getting calls saying, "Hey, I think we found this," and here it was people they didn't know how to get rid of their real field dogs. But those things are like 400 pounds. I just walked in. What are you talking about? I mean, what was I talking about? There was a lot involved in it. There normally is. But yeah, so I was talking about there was a guy who just got caught. He had over 100 bodies, and they said it was in his yard and in his house. It was in Pennsylvania. I'm like how could anybody like look at? I don't care who this motherfucker is. There is no way somebody is. I get it. He was selling the parts down. Now it kind of made sense. I was like, what was he just lonely? Like, what the fuck? I mean, like, he wanted to have some friends over for dinner. Like, I mean, people be lonely. They do desperate shit when they're lonely. Like, I'm not saying it happens because it doesn't happen, but I'm saying people be crazy. But I'm like, how did this dude walk around and like everybody, like I want to see the people in the news. Like he was the nicest guy. No, he was lovely. He would come over and talk to us, like with John Wayne Gacy, right? Like he got famous because he was the clown. Like people liked liked clowns beforehand. Well, hey, I think clowns have always been a little creepy. I'm actually a big fan of creepy clowns. Like, I love creepy clowns. This is no. My mom was a clown when I was little. I know. I know. Listen, but she was like a Christian clown. I couldn't. I seriously cannot make this shit up. Like, well, that explains it. I was gonna say I'm in Delaware. I'm like, okay, like, all right. So apparently there was. I don't know if that was like a ring. Like maybe there was like a whole bunch of people working on that circuit. I've been to a lot of the oddity shows and whatnot, but most of the time they're like animals. Like I don't know. I knew a guy that had an oddity store, and he got it was a table for a woman that when she goes to the doctor and gets her oil change. But so he had bought one of those tables, and it was like out of a mental hospital, and I'm like, that is commitment to the oddity life. Like there are people out there that really do collect this shit. Like they're like, oh, it's an actual human heart. Like okay, we're just gonna step farther away. But most of the time, like if we go to the actual oddity shows, it's just animals. Like when you do see the taxidermy, you'll see bugs, stuff like that. But so yeah, that was some shit, wasn't it? That was some shit. But so yeah, that happened. It was just like this last week, and we got a volcano erupt, and we got this dude collecting bodies in his house. Like the Lord, we all need Jesus. Okay, so let's see. I thought this one was interesting, right? You guys know who Ronnie Radke is? He's the lead singer for Falling in Reverse, right? And I love for Falling in Reverse. He's kind of known for being an ass. Like he'll make fun of people, or like somebody came up on like stage one time during it, and he was pissed because she came up on stage, and they have pyrotechnics and stuff like that, and he was calling her like Sloth from the Goonies, and like I mean just all this shit. Like he's very blunt. Well, Tommy Lee and his wife. Did you say ass? I probably did. I probably did. I do curse a lot. I know that. I probably did. But so Tommy Lee, he is married to this woman, and she was separated from him, right? And apparently she started talking to Ronnie Radke, who's the lead singer of Falling in Reverse. Well, then it ended up that, and I just was like sucked into this. Her and Tommy Lee ended up like getting, what word am I looking for? Recouping their love. Like, I could not be with Tommy Lee. I could not. Like, just imagine what that head count's gotta be. Like, like, like guys be high fiving each other. I'm like, I don't even like to hug that many people. Like, you know what I mean? Reconcile. There we go. Thank you, Mexican. I appreciate you, honey. I had it like right. I hate that when it's right on your like it's R. What word am I looking for? What word is that? It drives me nuts. But so Ronnie Radke just went and filed for a restraining order against Tommy Lee's wife. She said that like she got catfish and all this stuff, and that it was him behind all these other. But I'm just saying, like I couldn't do somebody like straight up. I don't know that I could do somebody that had been a celebrity like that. Like I don't expect people to be a fucking saint. You know what I mean? But I've never had nothing. Hey Sheffer, what's going on? I never will. Like I'm good. Like I'm good on that. Like you know what I mean? Like it's not as fun to be a hoe anymore. Once upon a time, you could hoe around like crazy and never get like in trouble for it. I can only imagine. TikTok does this thing where it puts up AI generated content, like where it's like, hey, this is what this stream's about. I can only imagine. It's probably like, what the fuck is this delusion? It's fine. Did you need more meth? Less meth? I don't know. Wow, you're a treasure. Cool. So what? Seems like a pretty easy solution. Mm-hmm. Does. But so, okay. So he ended up that he put a restraining order on him, or he put it out on her, because apparently she started to contact some of his younger fans and encouraging them to come forward with, I don't know if it's true or if it's not, like, what's my favorite heavy metal band? I was gonna say I don't really get too much. I like the melodic stuff more. I don't really get too much into like the bree. How the fire sticks going? I'm actually doing them on here later today. They're going. They're gone. I've been doing on Monday, like I'll do my workout, and I've been doing belly dancing and fire fans. So I'll spin like fire fans and whatnot. And I mean, they're going about as good as they can. I like, man, I don't know. That's a tough one. I've seen like, if I have to say of all time, I would say corn. Corn changed me. I was right at that age, like where I didn't know really what I liked as far as music went. Like if you'd asked me, like I would have been like, oh, well, I'm not really into music. And then there was that one album that came, their first album that came out. They released. They let Jonathan Davis just sit in the studio. They turned all the lights off and shit, and just let him go nuts. And I mean, he's in there grabbing his hair and screaming, and they like panned around to everybody in the studio, and they're all in there crying because everybody knows his story. You know what I mean? Like they're all like crying and shit. Like, and I was like, oh my god! Like I felt like all the hairs on my body stand up, and I think that's what actually made me get into liking metal and whatnot. It's just like I like that. I like that. I was at one point I was booking suspension shows where people hang from the hooks and whatnot. And it wasn't even so much that I liked the music; I liked the show itself. But I mean, I never did it. I never did it. I'll put people in a place and let them do it and promote it. But but it was like the adrenaline of it. And I said, like, once upon a time, man, if you went to a corn show and you were in general admission, you're just asking to get fucked up. They go hard. Beat you. But such a physical, yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like it's a different type of like I don't really get too much into the whole. There's ones that are like bree. Like, oh my god, what is the name? They tour with Ronnie Radke a lot, and the guys, there's this death metal band. I don't even like his music, but this man is so fucking fine. I'm like, ooh, girl, get it together. He is so fine. He's like bearded. He's got tons of tattoos, but he literally is so loud with his growl and whatnot that you can hear him on the stage. He doesn't even really need like a microphone. What is his name? Oh, he's delicious. Oh, he's delicious. Like they'd be making fun of him because he wears use metal music as a recharge. Yeah, and I think that's the whole point of metal music. It helps people like feel. You get it's more intense. Like you ain't never seen like a mosh pit at a Phil Collins concert. It's crazy to think that once upon a time, like the Beatles were like modern like rock, like they were like hard. You're like now you listen to the Beatles, you're like, okay, really, she loves you, yeah, yeah, and that was like cutting edge rock. But so I said I love going to metal shows. I love going to metal shows. I love getting all dressed up, getting all put together, big hair. Yeah, let's go. Like, oh, so I ended up when I first got into music, like really got into music. Like I said, this video kind of like I got into that, right? And this is before. This was just as they were like on their way up. I went to go see them, and this is no bullshit. Me and my friends went 23 times one summer. 23 times. Was Anthrax right? Like I've seen Manson. I love you. Oh, thank you, Thea. Like, but yeah. I mean, I've seen Korn probably more than anybody. Like I said, just them alone. I love going to shows, and I haven't been to as many concerts lately. I love going to shows, but so yeah, yeah. I've probably seen Korn more than anything in the whole world. Like just straight up, like I said, you figure just one summer was 23 times, and then like we were actually following them and going to each one because every show it's essentially kind of the same, but it's different. And then they had like their tour with Rob Zombie. They had like all these different like they would have really big and Rob Zombie fucking amazing show. He does such a good show. I'm not a huge Manson fan. Fucking amazing show. Like even if you don't necessarily like it, a lot of times I was gonna say I want to go see In This Moment so bad. I want to go see In This Moment so bad. I love the whole theatrical thing that she's bringing to it. Like, I think that that's so cool. I think it takes Maria Brink, like, to be the one to kind of pull that off. You know what I mean? Like, she comes out in big costumes and, hold on, let me verify. Damn it, come on. is it not working? Hold on, guys. Hold on. Why is it not working? Move the puzzle piece. I did. All right. But yeah, I said I like everything. I just metal just happens to be like my favorite. And I said I really can't get into the really hardcore bree. I'm like, let's do this. But it's a different type of show. It's definitely a different type of music show. Damn it, it's not letting me. I'm gonna end up having to reset real quick, y'all. Hi, what's going on? Win, how are you? What Pokemon are you? I'm not gonna say what I was thinking. Let's say the one that nobody wants to collect. Like the one that's not in the special like case or whatever. I don't even know. You know what was funny? Everybody used to play that damn Pokemon game, right? Like I can remember seeing people walking around like with this shit like crazy, right? One of the girls, I worked in an adult toy store for about 7 years, and I said I can remember one of the girls walking around the store looking for fucking Pokemon in the store. I'm like Ozzy, yeah, I've seen Ozzy a lot too. I went to Ozfest. I think my first one was like 2008. And I went every year up until I actually had my 21st birthday was at Ozfest. And I didn't get drunk. If you can believe that. It was so hot that day, I was like, no. But yeah, I can say I had a cool 21st birthday. Like that's, But and then I miss the Ozfest because they would have all sorts of shit going. There's people rock climbing. You get that show, but there's like the whole festival vibe to it too. Like, oh, I love it. I love it. What time is it? 10:42. Okay. Well, I've been to like every kind of concert. Like I said, Rob Zombie's a great one. Like he's got he used to have like these big robots that would come out on stage, and I said it made me sad because when you seen like Korn spent all that money making their most recent album, they spent a whole bunch of money. They had huge success. What's up? How are you? Hi, Chi man. I'm good. How are you, honey? But I think being sober is better at a show, but that's just me. And you know what? I said when I go out, like I'll go out. I normally shoot pool, right? And I'm kind of like a lightweight. Like I'm one of those people where if I have a couple of drinks, I'm like one of those people. But so I shoot pool. I'll go out and have a couple of drinks, like but like I don't drink like at home. Like I don't, and even when I do drink, it certainly doesn't take me much. But so you're my favorite transgender on YouTuber. I'll take it. If it's accurate or not doesn't matter. I'll take it as long as I'm somebody's favorite something. Shit. So okay, so that's what. Yeah, I do like falling in reverse, and like I said, I know he's a bit of a jerk, but nobody's ever claimed that he was like super sweet guy. They found recently. I thought this one was interesting. They found 6 people that were unalived in Disney. Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? Is there like a school off today? Was Amy Winehouse your daughter? Yes. I think she's older than me, but we made it work. Like, is school off today or something? I've been getting like the worst trolls. Like, they're just like not even like you're like, dude, like it's literally like dealing with 6-year-olds. Like, I feel like, and it's like it's not even they're not even try. They don't even try. Amy Winehouse, your daughter. Oh, burn. Like, it's literally like kid shit. Like, I don't understand how people have that kind of time, man. Like, you ain't got a hobby or like a friend or something. I don't know. That's just weird to me. I can honestly say I've never gone and attempted to troll anybody because it's all homie's doing is attempting. Like, he's not even a good troll. I'm like, maybe you better get a different hobby because trolling apparently ain't working for you. Man, these damn fucking chargers are driving me nuts. Hi, G-Man, what's happening? Guys, welcome to... I've seen so many high school kids flooding. Yeah, and that's like, it's just dumb to me. I'm like, it's not even like worth responding to because 90% of the time it's kids. It's kids. I don't want to sit and talk shit to somebody else. It's either a really miserable kid who's I don't want to talk shit to, or it's a miserable kid that became a miserable adult, and I don't know that I want to associate with that either. You know what I mean? So either way, like I don't know, I don't know what they try to accomplish because I'm like, like I said, I've never gone and trolled anybody or even tried to. I've had people I didn't like. I ain't got that kind of time. I got a family. I work a lot. I have hobbies. You know what I mean? I have friends. I have like, you know what I mean? Like, who has time to just sit and go from like live to live to live to live just to be like kids? That's who's got the type of time. Kids. Did you like go? Can I take you to Tingletown? Can I be your my? Is he getting on your nerves? You want me to kick him out, Big C? What kind of work do you do? I'm a designer, honey. Yeah, I actually have been coming out. I just published. Hi, Adrian. What's going on? I just published because I decided I was going to take a venture into publishing books. If he gets on your nerves, just let me know. I'll just kick him. Like I said, I'll sit here and just kind of talk. But if anybody gets on your nerves, like any of the trolls, just tell me and I'll get rid of them. Like it ain't an issue. You know what I mean? But so I did. I just got my first book. I published it the other day. I have my ebooks available, like the PDF sales. I'm doing looking beautiful. Thank you, Adrian. Hun. Very first cookbook ever. I'm really excited. It's like my top four. I don't want to say that I put tachos in the book, but you know damn right well I put tachos in that motherfucking book. What kind of books? I'm doing a series of cookbooks. So I will be on here probably. I'm gonna start coming on during dinner time because I said I eat well. Like I love to cook for people. It's one of my favorite things to do. I love to entertain for people. If I love you, I will want to feed you. Like I'm a feeder. I'm like you know what I mean. Like I bake a lot, all that stuff. So I'd like to do some baking books. I'm just gonna keep putting books out, books out, books out. So I'm always gonna have another one that I'm working on. So, like I said, this year's gonna be like a big one. I got a lot of stuff that I'm working on, y'all. Like I'm trying. Thank you, Panda. This year too, I also want to start a nonprofit that's been kind of sitting heavy with me. People love feeding me, and I need to get one of your books. Right, like you're gorgeous. Oh, thank you, Michael. I appreciate you. Can you cook for me? What do you like? Have you guys ever had beef Wellington? I make the best beef Wellington. Oh, it's my favorite thing in the whole world. Okay, when can we? I'm gonna start coming on in that. We'll say probably around like 5, 6 o'clock at night. I'm gonna do workout videos in like the early afternoon, and then I'll come back on be around 5 to 6 o'clock. So, and I'm gonna do it every day just to kind of like, cause I said I want to. I like having you guys with me when I do stuff. I don't know. It sounds so stupid and so nerdy, but it's true. I just, where are you in the USA? I'm in Delaware. It's very boring here. You know what I mean? But yeah, so I said I'm getting my printed copy soon. I have my ebook available for sale right now. So I would kiss your hands. Oh, don't call me mommy. That's so weird. Um, but yeah, so let's see. I was gonna say there were 6 people found recently that were unalived in Disney. I'm like, oh, that's only slightly alarming. Disney is like the last place you will ever catch my ass. I hate Disney. I hate Disney. I'm probably horrible to go on like trips with. So I want to see the recipes. I'm telling you, I got some good ones. You ever had? I will tell you one of the ones in it. If you've never tried tater tot nachos, you need them. Like everybody needs nachos in their life. Like just straight up, just take your nacho fixins and put it on top of cooked tater tots, and they're so good. Would kiss your feet to you, but I don't want you to. Win. Yeah. Are you from the east? Yeah, yeah. I'm right near Jersey, which is why my accent's like it is fucked up as it is. Here we go. Yeah, I'm like not too far underneath Philly. All right, so let's see. Um. Oh God, so they've been coming out. Have you guys watched like hi from Slovenia? Hi, what's going on? Hello, Fayal. There we go. I'm trying with names. I'm trying. So like Tipsy Rose, she's had her issue. Like I get it, right? Like I get it. On potato wedges, yeah, yeah. I'm telling you, nachos that are extra crunchy, man, that is my shit. Put some sour cream on that, like it's oh god, it's good. I said beef Wellington is one of my favorites. Like I mean, I literally cook every single day. Hello, Anuj, how are you? I literally cook every single day. Guys, tap the screen for me, like to live, and I'm like, if I can get people, because a lot of people they're like, well, I don't know how to cook. I mean, something you have to do to live. You gotta eat in order to stay alive. So, when you give somebody food, you're saying to them, here, I want you to survive. Like, what a nice gesture. I'm humming, guys. Tap the screen like the live. I love it when people stop by to see me. Um, so, so Gypsy Rose's videos to that guy that unalived her mom have come out recently. And when I tell you they are the creepiest things, like just straight up, they're like creepy. Like I love to cook too. Oh yeah, Panda, what's your favorite thing to cook? She's like ostrich eggs. No, I don't know. Ostrich eggs topped with Vegemite. I don't know. I'm trying to think of shit that's Australian. I got nothing. And I said that's the best part about food too. Is like it is as you start to cook, you start noticing that each country, while we have like different styles of food, there is still the same basis for stuff. Like you know what I mean? Know how to cook? Yeah, you would think, Big C. You would think. But like I said, my ex-husband, he just started cooking. He's like 46 years old. Man, he would make me on my birthday. He would make me. He called it shrimp primavera, and he would get those shrimp rings. I give him credit for trying. He was young, and he would put it in that with spaghetti and sauce. And he's like, here, like that was like the big birthday dinner. And I'm like, okay. But I said I definitely got better. I made for Christmas I made French toast casserole. Man, that shit was banging. It blew your balls off of you. It was so good. So I'll make like sausage, egg, and cheese casserole. I'll make French toast casserole. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. I just like to cook. I do a lot of like the social clubs too. Like the private clubs are really big in the area and whatnot. Normally do not support this type of situation, people or circumstances, but I like your voice. And I'm like, okay, well, that's cool. Thank you. Right. Yes. Oh my God. And I love food too. Like I'm all about it. I gotta keep like an eye on like my fucking like waistline because I said I am trying to keep my weight under, and I've been struggling with the same 20 pounds for like a year now. Like I'll get it off, and then it goes back on, and then it goes back off, and then it goes back on. And I'm like, oh, we need to get this taken care of. This needs to be not as present. On top of it, I'm like really really short, so like every single pound, I feel it. Like I'm like, so I said at one point I was close to 300, and then I lost a whole bunch of weight. Like I lost a whole bunch of weight, and I once I lost the weight, that's when I really got into cooking because I didn't want to go back to when you're younger, you're working a lot, you got kids, you're like kind of fast food this, fast food that, whatever. Like I'm hungry, what's going on? Or you go stop at a restaurant somewhere. Like you don't really think about. I literally eat at home every single day. If I get 300, yeah, it was 300 at one point. Yeah. So I'm now, hey Mike, what's going on? I'm now like 160, 170, depending. But I said I'm only like 5'1", 5'2". With like 80 of that in my boobs. Hi, Faisali. What's going on, guys? Welcome through. Tap the screen, please. Like the live. Thank you, Marshall, honey. I appreciate you guys. But so I'm trying to do my best to keep my my waistline under control while still enjoying. And so I said I do a lot of like the activity clubs, like where they'll get together and they'll have beer pong, or they'll get together and have big tournaments of, but what is it? But what is what? Which part? But so I love whenever they do like the potluck dinners. I'm like, I'll bring something. Like I love to cook for people. Like my daughter, she'll have friends come over. I'm like, do you guys want some cookies? I just made some cookies. Like I never thought that would be me. I never thought, but I'm totally that person. I'm like, I just love food. You eat something like I said, beef Wellington, hands down, is 100% my favorite thing to eat. Like medium rare, like right in there. Oh God, I'll be sitting there moaning like you would think there was other shit happening besides just eating the way I'm sitting there. I'm definitely like a carnivore. Definitely a carnivore. And I said for anybody that hasn't had, it's amazing. It's literally a steak, right? And it's got mushrooms, it's got gravy, it's got whatever else you like on it, essentially. And then it gets wrapped in a puff pastry, and it keeps like all the juice in there because it's cooking it into it. Oh my God, it's like crazy good. It's crazy good. And I get disappointed now because I cook so much. I go, like, if I do go out to eat somewhere, I'm like, it cost me $30. You know what I mean? Like, can't even use garlic in this shit. Like, I'm not really big on eating out anymore. So I said, we're going to start doing, because I just published a book, which I'm very excited for. It's my first cookbook. I'm going to keep doing them, so it'll be like whole series of stuff. Alonzo, hello, honey. How are you? Good morning. That's one of the things that I'm doing in 2026 is I'm doing a whole line of cookbooks. It'll be about 40 recipes a piece. And then people can kind of, either download it or get a physical copy or whatever. And then I said I go out to different events and I'll sell my stuff. Like I have a ton of stuff. I have a website. Like I have a ton of stuff that I've sold. And like I have wine bottles that are hand painted. Like I just have all sorts of stuff. And I'll go out to different events and sell stuff. And I said I really like doing it. Like it really, I don't know, it just works. It works for me. I'm like a random gypsy. And I've got to do some really fun events. Like I said, I did an art show one time because I look for like the weird stuff. I love the weird stuff. I did an art show. It was in a fucking graveyard. That was cool. It was so cool. It was like up in like the big one in Philadelphia. So my favorite one forever will be I did Witchcraft Festival's Gay Pride Day, and I said I love the fact that I got to take you guys along with me on it to show you. Like I love going out and seeing how people are dressed, and some people really get into their costumes, like Comic Cons and whatnot. People you'll see some of the shit. You're like, how the hell did they even make that? Like what? So all right. Eyeliner is the hardest part of it. But yeah, so I said I love to cook. I love to bake. I'm gonna put out some baking books too. So it's just like I said, I've been working a lot. I have a lot of stuff. Like every single day, I'm literally getting up and trying to push harder to keep going. Like push to be more productive than I was the day before. Like I said I'm a workaholic. And working, it definitely keeps me out of trouble. I don't cause much trouble when I'm working a lot. But so that's kind of like my focus right now. My focus is my family and my work. And that's kind of. Oh, and then I said so. I did an art battle a few weeks ago, right? And I thought it was a pretty neat event. So everybody stands around a circle. Like there's different rounds, right? They stand around in a circle, but it kind of threw me off because I wasn't expecting the people to, like they circle you, right? They circle behind you, and I'm debating because I signed up to do one. It's I don't know. January 29th. I couldn't remember which date was backwards. But then there's another one that was with the company that I just did. So I'm debating on whether I'm going to take one on the 19th and then another one on I believe it's the 20. No, it's the 29th and 31st. So and I'm like, should I go and do another one? I'm like, yeah, why not? I could go do another one. Like, so I'm waiting to see, like, if, who signs up and all that stuff. But no, I really enjoyed it. And I said I wasn't expecting people to, like, come up and talk to me. Like, you only have 20 minutes, so it's pretty much like a speed painting, And, it sounds like you can get like nothing done in like 20 minutes. You can get like nothing done. Like nothing. I'm dying of brain cancer and I love it. Oh, I'm sorry. That sucks. Um, but yeah, so if you haven't watched the Gypsy Rose video, watch the Gypsy Rose video. Like, it's definitely, it's odd. That's the nicest way I can say it is it's odd as fuck. Like, she's like, hello. Like, I feel like she's faking her voice, and I feel like that's maybe what makes me, besides, the whole jail thing, whatever, what makes me not like her is I feel like her voice isn't her voice. I feel like she plays up because she wants everybody to think that she's so sweet. Like, I don't know. Her voice gets on. I'm like, dude, you look like you're sucking on a lemon all the time. Like, you know what I mean? But so, so this video, it's videos between her, and apparently they were in a dominant relationship where he was the dominant, she was the submissive. So she's like, well, master, and she says all the weirdest shit. Like, they were into some weird shit. Like, trust me, I'm into some weird shit. They were into some weird shit. Like, they were into some weird shit. And then, like, yeah, so she made a video. They would make videos back and forth each other that were like dirty ones and stuff, and they just got released online. Too great on anything, my friend. Oh, I'm really really thankful for you guys. Like I said, I tell you guys, like, every single thing that I earn through my live streams, I 100% reinvest. So I don't expect anybody to ever do anything for me, but no, if you do, that it is going towards, like I said, like every single penny, every single thing I earn online, it just helps me book more shows, it helps me get more gigs, it helps me, but I don't expect anything out of anybody. Like I said, I'm happy to have people, you get a daily heart me, come and send me a heart me, you know. And I said, if you want to check out my site, though, my site is back there, it's edgeoftheeasel.com. I have a lot of stuff. It was good for promotion for the site. Like, I went and I looked at my numbers afterwards, and it was cool. And then they'll do like an auction for all the pieces, and they have other people that come and do theirs for like hours. It was a really neat event. So I'm debating on whether I want to take on another one or not. And I said I got to stream it, so I didn't know if they will be like, because this was my first time ever doing one, so I was like, my live stream shit. Next time I go, I'm gonna mount my phone right up on the fucking thing so y'all can see the people walking by, because it's like being, you know how lions circle something, like that's exactly what that was like. And then people kept coming up and they're like, oh da 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 da. I didn't realize they were talking to me. There was a woman in a red dress standing behind me, and she was like, excuse me, da, da, and I was like, oh, you talking to me? And she's like, yeah. I'm like, 20 minutes, you can get nothing done painting wise in like 20 minutes. Like, it's literally nothing. Like, so I didn't even take my painting with me because I was so disappointed in it. I was like, you know what? They can just have that shit. But, I mean, it wasn't bad, but it just wasn't like, there's only so much you can do. So you can take some of the best artists in the world. What if you just give them 20 minutes? You know what I mean? Like, that, it definitely, it's like Pictionary almost. So it was a really really good experience though, and it was really nice to get around other people that are, you know, also really into it. And I said it's just something I want to push. I want to push. I gotta, at some point, like I said, I'm gonna do a podcast. I just have to find like partners and stuff. Like, somebody like at one point was like, "Oh, I'd love to do like a podcast, but I don't like to speak." Oh, okay, you like that? Like, you know, that sort of shit. Like I need homies. But so he said it's one thing at a time, and then I could tape. I'm like, I could tape one day of the week, and then just every Thursday everybody gets together, da da da, you know, that sort of shit. So I just don't want to edit. I hate editing stuff, and I already don't have enough time to do everything that I'm doing. So I'm trying to, like I said, this weekend was very productive. I didn't go out and shoot pool this week. Like, I went out Wednesday, but they didn't play me. So technically, I am still at 100% wins for this season. I'm still at 100%. I'll take it, even though there were only 4 matches in. But no. So I said I get out and I do what I can when I can, and I live stream like whenever I get like a little bit of time. And you know, I said I come on in the morning. I'll take like an hour, do the news, you know, hang out with my friends for a little bit, put my makeup on, and once my makeup's on, I'll go work. I said I do classes and whatnot. So I teach. I have some older uh, students that like to, like, they do it in the middle of the day and whatnot. You know, and I said what's great is with COVID and all that stuff. Like, I'm not saying anything good came out of COVID, but I'm saying like a lot of people went online for everything. Like, even like doctors or, you know, therapists, or, you know, why do you need to have somebody come to you when you can just, you know, have a face to face video call with them? So I said I can literally teach anybody to do it. Like, a lot of people will say, well, I don't even know how to, you know, I couldn't even draw a stick figure. It don't matter. It's where everybody starts with everything. With everything. I love to learn new stuff. So I said today, this is how my schedule is going to work as far as today. I have to work in a little bit. I'm going to work until probably around 2 to 3. I'll come back on. I'll do a workout video. I'm doing belly dancing. I'm scared. Cool. Yay. Scary. But I'll do a workout video. I've been doing belly dancing and fire fan dancing on Mondays, and then I'll go back, finish up whatever I'm doing as far as work wise, and then I'm gonna come on because I said I just had a new cookbook come out this weekend, so I'm gonna start cooking dinner on here. 5 to 6 p.m. Estimated around 5 to 6 p.m. So I'm really excited because I'm going to keep releasing books so that this year's going to be big on this. I don't know. I'm busy, but I like it like that. I would much rather be busy than fucking bored, you know. And I said I love learning how to do new stuff. Like a lot of people are scared to try something new, and I can't encourage you guys enough. Like nobody is good at anything the first time they do it. A lot of people. Theta, what's going on, honey? How are you? Can you sing? No. Here we go. Good morning, honey. How are you? Hey, baby, what's happening? Try FO. I'm good on all that. Encourage me? What do you want me to say to encourage you? I don't know what to say to encourage you. You're, you know. I said I'm sorry. I hope everything. Like I hope you get better and everything. I don't know what else to say. I know anything is possible. Like anything is possible. You know. So, I mean that's like that's I said they told my dad when I was younger that he had like 6 months left and he had brain cancer and he lived he was 20 I was 26 when he passed away. So just because doctors say something they have to take estimated guesses. Motivation is key. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it's you can't wait for life to be perfect to be happy. So just keep a good. The best thing you can do with stuff is just keep a good spirit about it and keep your head up. You know. What do you think about cannabis? I'm a fan of it. I didn't used to be, and then I found out I had epilepsy like a few years ago, and so I was like, well, I mean, I guess we'll give this so. And then I said my sister's also a girl, so I'm like, okay. So I've gotten into it since then, but for like the longest time, I was like, yeah. Love the T2s. Alright, guys. I gotta get ready and jump off here. I said it's gonna be a busy day. It is my time. I have 11:15 and it's 11:07. I'm like, alright, time has come. We need to get off and get our day together. So, alright guys, I love your faces. If anybody is curious, what are you up to today? I gotta work today. I got classes and whatnot. Also, if anybody is curious about taking a painting class, hit me up. That's how I can do this. When will you be back? I'm going to be on probably around 2 to 3. I'll be doing a belly dancing video and doing my fire fans. And then later tonight, Theta, I had my book come out the other day. I'm all excited. Thank you, Lucky. And guys, I hit 1,000 followers on YouTube. Oh, look at you, baby. Oh. I said, my poor dog. Hold on. Bugsy. Hey. He's ignoring me. I feel so bad. My dog's got to have surgery on Wednesday. You're a baddie. You shouldn't be working. That's nice of you, Big C. I appreciate you. Even if I didn't have to work, I'd still work. I like to, yeah. Can't wait. It's not as exciting. I'm not coordinated, so don't think that it's going to be but that's how you get better at stuff. I forgot to put my cover up on. But yeah, so my dog it's like a calcium deposit in his mouth, like, in his salivary glands. And it's like, I don't know. I'm like, I hate it when he's not feeling good. It's not hurting him, so that's cool. You know what I mean? What time? Like I said, I'll probably be on here around 2 to 3. If you put on your notifications for me, it'll let you know when I go live. Yeah, I kind of got to go with my day and give like a rough guesstimate of when I can do stuff. So, alright guys, I gotta hurry and get off here. Okay, alright, it's that time. I love your faces. Make sure, please put a follow on me. Check out my website. I said it's edgeoftheeasel.com. Talked about classes, talked about the book, all that stuff for people on TikTok, and it doesn't notify me. What time? Oh my gosh, Knuckles, honey. It'll let you know when I go back on. I said I don't have a definite time. Alright, I gotta get ready and get off. I love your faces, y'all. I hope everybody